Welcome back to Discipleship. It's time. It's here. It's Fossil Friday. Before we start this video, be sure to check out the link in the description for our Discipleship online store where you can get Fossil Friday t-shirts. I'm not wearing one currently because we just got them in the store today, and they're awesome with our Fossil Friday logo and the thousands, not millions, and it's awesome. You guys got to go buy some. Also, our new shirt. Before I really announce these shirts, I need to just buy like a few and like wear them. But anyway, we also got our millions of years ago nothing happened t-shirt in. So be sure to check both of those out in the store today. If you've probably noticed, I have a knife-like object in my hand. So this is not a knife. This is a Megalodon tooth fragment. So this is actually a juvenile Megalodon tooth fragment. And if you look right here, you'll see it's colored a different color here. Apparently that it means that they're supposed to be less than like millions and millions of years old. They're just going to be a few million years old. So Fossil Friday, I'm going to tell you what this is. So what I'm going to do is every Friday I'm going to come on here and I'm going to take a new fossil every Friday. We're going to have all different types of fossils, and I'm going to show you the fossil, and then I'm going to show you the description from where I bought it and stuff, and like its apparent history, and then I'm going to show you how it's completely wrong. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to have a picture right up here, and I am going to go ahead and start reading this. It says, the Megalodon was not only the biggest and baddest prehistoric shark that ever lived, it was the largest marine predator of the history of the planet. Today's great white sharks would be a bite-sized snack for this monster. It's terrorized in the diverse oceans around the world from 15.9 to 2.6 million years ago. Now, how do they know that? They don't, and they're going to show you how they don't know that in a second. The massive and extinct species of the shark was estimated to grow to nearly 60 feet in length and has been declared the greatest vertebrate predator that ever lived. These megatooth sharks were a giant and more robust version of the great white. They had 276 teeth in 5 rows, and like sharks today, with their teeth throughout the lifetime, shed their teeth throughout the lifetime. Why don't they say lose? Shed just sounds weird. I don't know. It's like if your tooth was like on you. It's like, oh, I just shed a tooth. Anyway, throughout their lifetime, the largest Megalodon teeth on record reach a staggering 7.5 inches. That is very long. This is about 5, I think. So this is actually pretty big one. But 7.5 inches, that's huge. Compared to this largest great white teeth, whose teeth top out around 3 inches long. That is very, very, very small compared to that. Their teeth were bone-crushing and flesh-cutting tools, which evolved for grasping powerful prey, such as baleen whales. Fossil evidence supports that the Megalodon focused its attack on the hard, bony part of its prey, such as rib cages, flippers, shoulders, and spines, effectively disabling large whales, harming major organs, such as the heart and lungs. Strategy explains the thick, robust teeth of the Megalodon. So, I think that really is showing proof of a designer more than evolution, because how would it know where to strike? Because it was designed to know where to strike. Its teeth were designed for this. Its teeth weren't randomly, crazily put in place. So here's some facts. They also had it in the description, facts. Most of them I think were probably true. And then here's fact 7 right here. Move my head more because it's like a huge one. The Megalodon went extinct around 2.6 million years ago. No, it did not. Unless you believe a bunch of CGI made up evidence and actors masquerading as scientists on the Discovery Channel, the Megalodon shark went extinct 2.6 million years ago. During this time, the Earth underwent a significant climate changes, which would have significant pressures on the Megalodon. The ocean cooled. Many of its prey disappeared. Okay, blah, blah. So, I went and did some research, and I was wondering, how do they know how old these Megalodon teeth are? So, I went and got this information from some atheist website. How can the age of fossil shark teeth be determined? The best way to determine the age of fossil shark teeth is to determine the age of the sediments that the teeth were found in. This can be done by blah, blah. Most states show different age sediments can be found. Now, how do they know how old the sediments are? They have two different ways they can know how old the sediments are. One is just completely ridiculous, and the other one is a lie. So we're going to look at the first one. If I can find it. Where is it? The age of the rocks is determined by radiometric dating, which looks at the portion of two different isotopes in a sample. Radioactive isotopes break down, blah, blah, determine the age. So that is so they are assuming that the breakdown rate has been constant for millions of years. And so that's not reliable. When they radiometric dated Mount St. Helens to be thousands of years older, then once it exploded, they radiometric dated the new rock it made, and they dated it thousands of years older than it really was. There was a live penguin that dated, I think, 70,000 years old or something like that. So the radiometric dating is just it's just made up numbers. And so here is the other way. This one is actually from Dr. Kent Hovind. The other way they tell is they date the rocks by the fossils. So they date the fossils by the rocks and the rocks by the fossils. And they call that science. So you got a rock here, a fossil here. They're going to just be one continuous loop. And they call that science. So that is not science. That is not proof for anything, except that that's circular reasoning. Now, I think the age of this Megalodon tooth could be maybe anywhere between 6,000 and maybe even 1,000, maybe even 100. This could, for all we know, this could have fallen out of a live Megalodon's mouth recently. We have no idea. There's no good way to tell other than the color, which will help because these different colors will fade over time. But other than that, really, we have no idea. There are people who say Megalodon still could be alive today. In this article right here, Japanese or whatever-nese fishing boat was attacked by a giant shark, they said, stole all their fish, and the crew is still in shock. So there are still a few people who say Megalodons could still be alive today. I think that's possible because there's like so much ocean, and we have not been in nearly any of it. So I think that there could be things that are down there that we have no idea about. I think there still could be Megalodons on. Because their food source, it said their food source disappeared and they went extinct. Well, it said their food source was whales. So I think we still have whales today. That's just a thought. It's just a theory, but I think we have whales today. Let me see if we do. Oh, yeah, here's a few pictures of them. Yep, we still have whales today. So there is food source, and then there's a home. We've got the ocean where like we've barely explored at all, and then we've got sightings. So we've pretty much, there's a lot of, the habitat's right, but I'm not sure. Nobody knows for sure. We'll know. I hope we find out in the future. It'd be cool if they were still alive. It'd be terrifying if they were still alive. It would be sad if they weren't still alive because, I mean, these things are awesome. Look at the teeth on these Megalodon. That is, like, awesome. Imagine, like, you see those videos of people, like, have, like, underwater cameras, like, filming, like, great whites and stuff. Imagine that, like, times 3, just, like, humongous. It's probably more than times 3. It's probably more like times 5 or 10. Anyway, thanks for watching. Go to the Discipleship store, link in the description. Get your Fossil Friday t-shirts. Leave a review. Give them 5 stars. We have youth t-shirts right now. We're getting out our larger sizes soon, so most of you should be able to get them. And then we might have a fossil giveaway at the end of the month. Once we'll have 3 different fossils, and then we can choose one to give away. So I hope you like this video. Please like it and share it. Share this video with anyone you know. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you next time.